What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Shawn Gonzalez of Gonzalez Films. Today we're doing a review of the Sankor 16C 2X Anamorphic Projector lens. We're going to check that out right now. Before starting this review, I just want to say that I'm not getting paid to mention any of the items. So this is the Sankor 16C 16mm 2X Anamorphic Projector lens. Not really used on big budget films, but more for low budget films. There's a few other companies out there that make this lens, and to name a few, there's Sankor, Singer, Kawa, Bell & Howell, iKey, and there's a bunch of other generic ones. They all mostly look the same in size and style and have similar glass. This has to be the most copied anamorphic lens there is out there on the market. Then there's letters that identify the makes and the model. And there's a range of them out there. There's so many. This one has a C on it. Some are sharper than the next one, and they come in different sizes. This lens cost $155 on eBay 5 years ago, and it still holds up and is my go-to anamorphic lens whenever I shoot something anamorphic. Now, prices on this lens go for about $300 to $400 online, depending on the condition of it. But I think all projector lenses are going up in value, to be honest, due to them becoming more rare and harder to find. The front element is 43mm and has a 52mm thread. And the back is 34mm and has a 40.5mm thread. It's 3.5 inches long at its minimum focus distance of 5 feet, and is 3 inches 3/4 at its longest at infinity. It weighs about 10.9 ounces or 310 grams by itself. When using this lens, you have to double focus. It's a headache, but it's something you're gonna have to do when you first get one of these. Double focusing is focusing with your projector lens to however many feet away your subject is, and then your taking lens behind that. It's a pain and a headache, but the more you do it, the easier it gets. Unless you also purchase a front variable diopter like I have, which is the FED16A, and it makes life so much more easier to focus. All you do is unscrew this filter on the front of the projector lens, and with a step-up ring or two, you put on the front variable diopter. Make sure this projector lens is set to infinity and your taking lens is set to infinity, and you just focus through that one lens in the front. I did a review video for that lens as well. I'll put the link in the description for you guys. Make sure you check it out. This lens has a 2x squeeze. The glass on this lens is really sharp. You get a really nice sharp image. The bokeh is really nice. It looks really good. It gives you that nice vintage cinema look, and it adds a lot of character to your image. The flares this lens produces are crazy blue J.J. Abrams flares, and they look really, really good. They give you that nice cinematic sci-fi look to your film, and they're razor sharp. They go all the way across the screen. If you don't like flares, then I wouldn't suggest getting this lens because it's got loads of flare character to them. And on that note, I'm going to show you guys some flare tests. on what lens you get or what lens you have, the coating on the glass could be different. This one has like a blue coating on it, so the flares come out blue. Your lens could have purple, yellow, or like some type of green color. And depending on that coating will change the color of your flare. Some or most of these lenses will give you a veiling glare on the outer parts of your image, like around the corners, almost like a vignette, a clear vignette. But that just depends on how hard the light source is pointing at the lens. You can fix that by coloring the outer parts of the glass with a black Sharpie, but that's just one of those things where I think that adds more character to the lens. With the front of the lens having 52mm threads on it, it makes it easier to use diopters, step-up rings, or if you just want to make it a single focus anamorphic lens, you have that option too. The more you add to the front of this lens, the more chances you're going to have dark corners or vignette on your image. I can clear 35mm without the FED in the front and 40mm with image stabilization turned on the GH5. You do need a rear clamp to use this lens to attach to your taking lens. It makes it more stable, easier to use, and it makes it easier to align your image. The clamp that I use is made by RAF Camera. It's solid, it's sturdy, it protects the lens, and it doesn't damage your projector lens at all. I'll do a separate video for that, but it's a really good clamp. Overall, it's a really great lens. Like I said, it's my go-to anamorphic lens whenever I'm shooting something anamorphic. And I think it stands out from all the other scopes, except the Kawa. But it's a really good lens, and I highly recommend it. If you can get one for a good price, definitely grab it. That wraps it up for this review. I hope I helped you guys in deciding if this lens was for you or not. Make sure you guys check out some of my other videos on my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate the support. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, smash that like button, and drop a comment down below. I'll see you guys on the next one. That was it.